Have you ever wanted to eat something so unusual it made you question if it was even food? Buckle up, because today we're diving into a side of Chinese cuisine that's anything but ordinary. In this world, if it moves, crawls, swims, or slithers, chances are someone's figured out how to cook it. From deep-fried bugs to exotic meats, this food tour isn't for the faint of heart, but it is for the curious. So let's take a closer look at some of the most surprising and adventurous dishes found across China. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us here on Noel Polo TV, your home for the world's most fascinating and jaw-dropping stories. Ready? Let's get started. Number 10. Crocodile skewers. What do you get when you mix a reptile with a barbecue? Crocodile skewers, of course. In places like the night markets of Shenyang, you might come across something that looks straight out of a survival show. An entire crocodile, grilled whole, then chopped into bite-sized pieces for curious eaters. The meat is said to be lean, rich in protein, and even a source of omega-3 fatty acids. Some vendors even serve it in burger form. Yes, a croc burger. Just imagine that at your next backyard cookout. But don't worry, these reptiles are thoroughly processed before they ever hit the grill. No surprise chomps here. Would you take a bite out of one of nature's toothiest predators? Number 9. Live octopus. This next one is definitely not for beginners. In parts of China and nearby Korea, live octopus is considered a delicacy. Here's how it works. The chef slices the octopus while it's still moving, and the tentacles are served fresh, sometimes still twitching on your plate. Sounds intense? It is. The suction cups can stick to your mouth, making chewing a little tricky, and sometimes risky. There have even been rare cases of choking. The taste is described as clean, salty, and ocean fresh, but the real challenge is psychological. If you've ever wanted to say, "My lunch literally fought back," this is your moment. Would you dare? Number 8. Fried tarantulas. Spiders are already scary enough, but what if they were on your dinner plate? Fried tarantulas are a shocking street food found in some parts of China, though Cambodia is more famously known for them. Still, you can find these 8-legged snacks at certain Chinese markets, usually skewered and sizzling in hot oil. The experience? Crunchy on the outside, gooey on the inside. Kind of like eating a scorpion, just bigger, hairier, and without the stinger. And no, you won't gain spidey powers from eating one. But hey, that'd be a cool side effect. So here's the real question. Scorpion or spider? If you had to pick one, which would you eat? Let me know in the comments. Number 7. Whole lamb head. In northern China, especially in Xinjiang, an entire lamb head isn't just food, it's a feast. Locals prepare it by steaming, boiling, or roasting the whole head, then peeling off the meat piece by piece. For food lovers, the cheek is considered the most tender and flavorful part. And the eyeballs? Believe it or not, those are considered an honor to eat. In the north, seasoning is usually minimal, allowing the natural flavor of the lamb to shine through. But down south, they love to spice it up, masking the gamey taste with bold sauces and chili. Whether you like it mild or wild, one thing's for sure. Staring into a lamb's face before you dig in can either be a foodie's dream or a total nightmare. Number 6. Bat soup. Now let's talk about something even more polarizing. Bat soup, yes, you read that right, has gained global attention recently, often surrounded by controversy and debate, especially regarding virus transmission. While there's a lot of discussion around the risks, it's true that in certain rural or tribal parts of China, bats have historically been eaten as a curiosity or novelty, not as everyday fare. They're usually roasted or cooked into soups and stir-fries. Some adventurous eaters say bat tastes like, you guessed it, gamey chicken. But is it safe? That's a question for scientists and brave souls, not this narrator. Would you dare bite into a set of bat wings for dinner? Number 5. Bugs on the menu. Think you've had enough insect protein with scorpions and spiders? Think again. The Chinese bug buffet is wide and wild, featuring everything from grasshoppers, bamboo worms, and silkworm pupae to wasps. Some are fried with chili, some boiled into soups, and others even get the chocolate dip treatment. Believe it or not, These crunchy critters are packed with protein, eco-friendly, and may even be the future of sustainable eating. But let's be real. For many people, they're also the future of nightmares. Still, insects have been part of Chinese cuisine for over 2,000 years, so maybe they're onto something. Would you give one a try? Number 4. Century eggs. Next on our journey through extreme cuisine, century eggs, also known as 1,000-year eggs. Don't worry, they're not actually 1,000 years old, but they're definitely unique. These are duck or chicken eggs preserved for weeks or even months in a mixture of clay, ash, and salt. The result? A translucent dark green-white and a creamy gray-black yolk. The smell is pungent, and the taste is salty with a strange tang, definitely an acquired taste. But they're a favorite among locals, especially when paired with congee. If you can get past the color and the smell, you might find yourself loving this ancient snack. Number 3. Stinky Tofu. If there's one Chinese street food that hits your nose before you even see it, it's stinky tofu. True to its name, this fermented snack is famous, or infamous, for its intense smell, often compared to rotting garbage or the strongest blue cheese you can imagine. Vendors usually deep fry or stew it, then top it with chili sauce or pickled veggies for a kick of flavor. But here's the twist. The taste is surprisingly mild compared to the odor. Still, that doesn't stop newcomers from turning away at the first whiff. It's popular in Taiwan too, where locals love it. But for unprepared visitors, approaching a stinky tofu stall might feel more like a dare than a dinner plan. So, would you be brave enough to take a bite? Number 2. Silkworm Pupy. Ever heard of the saying, bugs are the new sushi? Silkworm Pupy might just be the poster child for that movement. In China, these little insect pods are fried, boiled, or even braised, often seasoned with soy sauce, vinegar, or chili. They have a slightly nutty flavor, and if you're adventurous enough to bite in, some say the creamy center is surprisingly pleasant once you get past the crispy exterior. Historically, silkworms were prized for their silk, but now they're served up as crunchy street food. Intrigued, or maybe just repulsed? Either way, they're a common sight in markets, and a bold snack choice. Number 1. Rat meat. While many of us would scream at the sight of a rat in the kitchen, in certain parts of China, particularly rural areas, rats from the countryside are actually considered a delicacy. In Guangdong province, where the local saying goes, they'll eat anything with 4 legs except the table, rat dishes aren't entirely unheard of. Vendors even gather live rats from surrounding regions to supply this curious demand. Stir-fried, grilled, or stewed, rat meat has found its way into some regional menus. It's not mainstream across the country, but it's definitely real. Would you be bold enough to give it a try? Those were some of the wildest foods from China. Which one would you try? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe to Noel Polo TV for more cool and crazy stories. Thanks for watching.